Are you a church-goer or a Christian? What's the difference? Isn't it the same thing? Christians go to church, no? If I go to church, are you saying I'm not a Christian? Confused by my question? Let me break it down. Okay, let's start with what is a Christian? A Christian is a follower of Christ, a believer, a disciple. I like to use the term woman of faith. In the Bible, Jesus called people to follow him, learn from him, from his teachings and from his lifestyle. They were his disciples. They applied his teachings to their life. They taught others his teaching and they lived how he lived. And if you think about what Jesus taught through his words and his lifestyle, you'll see that it was much more than just going to a weekly church service. He taught us to love. He taught us to serve. He taught us to worship. He taught us to commune with our Father. This is what I believe a true Christian is. A real Christian is about what you think, what you say, and what you do every single moment of every day. Is that Christ-like? Behind closed doors, as well as out in public, outside the church building? Are you being a representative of Christ, or are you being a hypocrite? I'm not saying you should be the perfect Christian. We are on a journey, but we should be trying to be more Christ-like every day with the assistance of the Holy Spirit. And that's my point. Being a Christian should be a lifestyle choice. We should be reflecting on what we're thinking, about how we're treating others, the things that are coming out of our mouth, versus the person who is only a Christian on one day at the weekend and thinks saying Happy Christmas and Happy Easter is a display of their beliefs. Let's not go there. But other than that, you can't actually tell that they're a Christian. There's no fruit. A churchgoer believes that Jesus died on the cross for their sins. They do, which is good because he did. And that's a good starting point. A churchgoer could be going to church for many reasons. Upbringing, tradition, community, to feel good about themselves, like they did a good deed. Looking for a man? Fear of going to hell? Yeah, I said it. Or the belief that as a Christian, regular church attendance is what is required of you. You're only there because that's what you're supposed to do instead of because you actually want to. But isn't that a no-brainer? You become a Christian, you have to start going to church, right? Right? The Bible does say, do not neglect the fellowship of the brethren. In other words, meet together with other believers. Go into a church service once a week. It's a great idea. I'm not saying not to do it. What I'm saying is, if that's all you think Christianity is, then you've completely missed the point. I also pray and I go to midweek small group. Fantastic. Those things are good too. But those things are good because the point of them is for you to learn and grow and develop and go deeper in your relationship with God. Just going doesn't tick the I'm a good Christian box. Your faith has to be more than just going to church, just doing the minimal amount necessary to pass as a proper Christian. So God can see, I'm a good girl. Don't confuse God with Santa. The Bible calls it having a form of godliness but denying its power. Behaving like a Christian but not actually being a true Christian. Calling yourself a Christian but not even standing up for your supposed beliefs. Christians celebrating Halloween? Just leave that there. God sees and knows the truth. He knows your heart and if what you display to others is actually real. Becoming a woman of faith is a woman who is about her faith in Jesus. She has a relationship with him and that relationship causes her to fall more and more in love with him. As I tell you, if there's anyone deserving of our affection, it's him. And in that relationship, you want to do your best. Not in hope of a reward, heaven, or fear of lightning bolt coming for you, but because you know that you're not your best. And having a relationship with God puts you on the path to becoming your best. And whilst we're striving to do better, Christ's righteousness covers us. Becoming a woman of faith is making the choice to dedicate every area of your life to him. It's about taking him and his word seriously and saying, let your will be done in my life. Lord, I give you my heart. I give you my soul. I live for you alone. And that's not just some cute song we sing in church. Reflect on your life. Be honest with yourself. Talk to God. Are you just a church-goer? Is your Christianity just a hobby, a habit, something you do at the weekend? Something you feel you have to do, you're supposed to do, you've just always done? Or is it who you are? Could you go deeper? Could you build on your relationship with God? Talk to him. Let him point you in the right direction. And remember, wherever you are in your journey, you are still a woman of faith who is becoming a woman of faith.